Happy summer, friends. We are back at the podcast. It is the last episode of the season. It is the middle of July, and in typical fashion, like I do every single year, I am doing a birthday check-in with all of you guys. My birthday is in about a week and a half, maybe, 2 weeks? Yeah, no, maybe a week and a half. So it's the 29th. But yeah, so every year I like to do a birthday check-in just to kind of come in and just talk a little bit about what's going on in my life, what's, changing, how I see the mid-year, maybe like a little mid-year check-in. It's really important for me to just sort of see, all those goals and all those things that I set for myself at the beginning of the year, and then seeing to see how it's progressed and how I've managed to do things as we reached literally the middle of 2025. I started doing these birthday check-ins in 2022, 23, and so every time I go back and I listen to it, I'm just like, wow, and so many things just have changed and have come through for me, and just super excited of all the stuff that's happening this year. I turned 50, so it's definitely a very, very cool birthday check-in. I've been planning my 50th birthday since I think the last year, like literally July of last year. So it's for me like a big milestone, something that I've been looking forward to. I've always had big birthdays. I had a big one on my 30th. I had a big one on my 40th. And so the 50th is going to be big too. I'm planning a big, awesome party. A lot of people are coming. I literally had to email my caterer this morning that extra people were coming. Just the numbers just keep growing, and I'm excited, but at the same time it just makes me nervous because I want to make sure everything is perfect for that day. I've scheduled all of the things that need to be done. I've booked my DJ. I booked all of this back in May because I like to give myself time for planning. My friend Katya is doing my event styling, which is going to be so beautiful. I'm obsessed with her work. I love everything that she does. And so she's going to be styling it, and she's already got the color palettes that we're doing. We're doing some beautiful sunset colors. The theme of the party is the sunset with the sun as the main character. And it just makes total sense for me because sunsets are my favorite. And I just love, just to connect summer, beachy vibes, colors. I've been celebrating my birthday since I was a little girl. And so for years, and I would ask my mom to make me a special birthday dress, or, I would ask him to take me to Nimpas or Doneraki for my birthday when I was growing up. And my dad would bring flowers. Like, it was just amazing. And so I just loved celebrating. And when I met my husband, my husband, Russ, it just became like, hey, what do you want for your birthday? And I always asked for a birthday trip. So I'll definitely be getting a birthday trip too. So, oh my gosh, it's just a fun time for me. Just enjoy planning parties, planning big get-togethers with friends, family. I have a venue, I have food, I have a bartender that I booked, my DJ's been booked. What else do I have? Yep, my backdrop is being constructed right now. I have somebody working on that. It's just a lot of really fun stuff. I have my dresses. I rented one dress from Rent the Runway because I'm going to do 2 changes. And then I have a second dress that I bought through The Real, and it's a beautiful sequenced short dress that's just so cute and so pretty. And I had been following it for a while on The Real because it's a vintage dress. And so when I finally went on sale, I got it right away, because once you see those sales come through, believe me, when you get that notification, you better be quick and get that dress, because somebody else will get it, especially when they're discounted. I think this one was originally priced brand new at $750, and I bought it for $125. So, dude, there's nothing better than to win, when you're looking for these awesome outfits, and then you're like, damn, I got me a good deal, because I do love a good deal. So where's my life right now? So right now it's mid-summer. We did a few amazing trips at the beginning of the year. We went to Ireland. We went to St. Bart's. We went to San Miguel de Allende. What else have we done? We've done a few smaller trips. I went to Dallas 2 weeks ago to see Tom and Lorenzo with their book, and that was just super fun. It was just a day, but I had such a good time. Drove up there for the day, spent the night at the Marriott, and then the next day we drove back to Houston. But it was just such a great time. Loved seeing them. Then continued teaching. We have a few houses that we have on the market, one for sale and one for lease, and then I also have a small ADU that I'm renting, and then we have 3 houses in the south side of Houston that are being built right now, so they're under construction, and those should be finished by September. There's been just a lot of really cool stuff going on. I'm still teaching at the University of Houston downtown. I'm going to be teaching more classes for the fall. Rusk and I are planning a really cool trip with some friends, with some couples, in September, so that's going to be really fun. Then what else do I have for the next year? So yeah, for the second part of the year, I'll just be working at the university. I'll be finishing the houses. Hopefully I get to rent these houses out and sell them. I mean, the market's been super slow. Just crossing my fingers that it gets better. It's just the ride that we're on right now. Obviously, a lot of people are going through so much and going through so many things. So like trying to stay sane and trying to stay sensible in a time when so many just awful things are happening. The administration is just another clown show that's coming through the city, and you cannot avoid it. It's everywhere. I just protect my peace by not looking at the news too much and just doing all the things that make me happy, working out a lot, definitely working out a lot more than I typically do, just because that helps me just to maintain my sanity, and it just regulates my mood, just because I'm also going through perimenopause. Making sure I'm taking my hormones. I'm on my estrogen patch. I'm taking my progesterone, taking my vitamins, my magnesium, my vitamin D, my iron, because I tend to be anemic, so definitely having all of that, making sure that I'm taking care of myself so that I don't go crazy and just totally disappointed with everything that's going on in the world, because I still want to enjoy my life. I still want to be able to, to say that I made it through, with my sanity, and we made it through these years of, the craziest presidency in our lifetime. So I want to just make sure that I can continue to give back, to do all of that. I'm doing a book fundraiser, so I'll be adding the link here if you are interested in helping me with my book fundraiser. It's my birthday fundraiser that I'm doing, and I just love the fact that I'm able to support people with their books and organizations that I can donate books to. So that's also really important to me, is to just give back. And honestly, I've just told people that are coming to my birthday, don't bring me gifts, just donate to my fundraiser. I don't need gifts. I have enough. I have more than I need. And to me, it's just always about giving back. And so that's what life's going on right now. So things that I want to happen, or things that I want to be different for next year, obviously just to continue keeping myself busy, keeping myself engaged with my community, collaborations. I want to do more collaborations, definitely continue the podcast, evolve the podcast as much as possible, definitely eliminate people that are toxic in my life. I think that's important, to do a mid-season or a mid-year deleting all of those people that are just toxic and don't bring anything, or zap your energy, or zap your enthusiasm for life, and don't really bring something to you anymore, and honestly just take more than they give. And so I just love that, we have, made it through to the first half of 2025. Hopefully things just get better. I'm just super positive and optimistic. I feel like it always starts there. The more optimistic we are, the more things will be better for you. I think it's always based on your mindset and the things that you see as important for yourself. So with a ton of gratitude for my family, my health, I just turned a year since my accident in last year, July 9th. So I'm super grateful that I've just been able to walk, to go up and down stairs. I'm ready for some dancing on my birthday, ready to do some traveling again, and just, feeling good and healthy again. And that's just where I want to be, making sure I'm just taking care of myself so that I can take care of my boys and taking care of my honey, Mr. E. So definitely want to just check in with you all. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I appreciate you guys so much. This is 5 years and it's 200 episodes, and I am so proud of that. So proud of 200 episodes, because it hasn't been easy. In these last 5 years, I've lost my mom, I've changed jobs, I transitioned careers. Definitely went just recently, 3 months ago, went through a very difficult time with my dad. He had open heart surgery. So, there's a lot of things, but I feel like at the end of the day, my hope is that we learn from everything and that everything becomes, more, tolerable, more easy, more fun. That's what I'm hoping for. More fun, more love, less hate. I definitely want to continue to support organizations that do things for my community and that go out there and help those people that I feel like need help. So thank you for following me. Thank you for being a part of this. I love all of you very much. And let me know what you're doing for your mid-season. I want to know what's going on for you. What are you changing? What are you reflecting on at the middle of the year? So let me know. I want to hear from you too. And then if you have any topics you want me to talk or do more about, let me know. I'm super excited to continue this journey, and thank you so much for being a part of it. And happy birthday to me. Yay, 50.